This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are live from Kelly's Furniture in the kitchen, which means it's now time for our cooking segment. We have Susan Dublin here this morning, and you may have recognized her. She is the regional coordinator for the Food Bank for Central and Northeast Missouri. This morning, you are going to show us a dish that contains venison.
We are. We have venison and we have fresh ground pork.
Oh, sounds delicious.
And the reason that we have those is because each one of them is from a different program that the food bank is doing. Share the Harvest is here. Deer season opens on Saturday. So because of that, the pantries are going to be getting 1 pound packages of venison, and we want to show people something that you could do with them. Our next program is Invest an Acre, and we're going to be bringing 1 pound packages of fresh ground pork into all the pantries, our 32 counties, and Adair County being one of those. And so we are making this recipe with both fresh ground pork and fresh ground venison.
And the fresh ground venison was actually donated by our very own Scott Kellum.
Who shot it?
Yes.
Three times.
All right, so we are going to be making a creamy tomato pasta bake with venison and pork. So what are we doing now?
Yes, we're gonna put a little olive oil in the pan and start with our onions, which I wish you had smell-o-vision because
they are onions.
They are strong today.
It smells so delicious.
They are really strong. So we're going to start with that. And
so we want to brown the onions
we
up?
want to brown the onions up just a little bit. And then we're going to add some garlic.
Is that my job, the garlic?
Well, it is. And what I wanted to talk about was, you know, a lot of people don't use fresh garlic, and the reason that they don't is because they don't know how to peel it and how to get it off.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is to take the knife on its side and
just smash it.
And smash it. And then you can peel the garlic, peel the skin right off, it comes right off of it.
Fantastic. So we already have some chopped up right here.
So we have some chopped up right here. You can go ahead and do that though, because you can cut that one up if you want.
I'll see if I can peel this.
Move this out of the way.
Yes.
Okay, and then so what's our next step with ingredients?
Okay, well I added the garlic, and then the next thing that we're going to add is mushrooms. And while we're talking about mushrooms,
I had asked you what this was.
Yes, this is a mushroom brush, and you really should never wash mushrooms with water because they'll absorb it all. So you either use a brush and clean it, or you use a paper towel and clean it. And then one of the best ways to cut it is to cut one side off because they roll around so much, and it gives you a way to hold it. And then you can cut it with your fingers tucked under.
Look at that.
So then it's ready to go.
And you already have some chopped up over
And
there.
I already
too.
have that whole thing can go.
How many mushrooms do you want to? A cup, half a cup?
It's a pound of mushrooms.
Oh wow, okay.
It's a pound of mushrooms that goes in.
And then after that, what else do we do?
Then after that, we're going to add some sauce.
Okay. Just tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce. Just simple tomato sauce.
Okay, that's easy.
And then we're going to add a teaspoon of sugar.
Okay.
Sugar.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yes.
It kind of helps balance all the flavors. And then can you stir that up for me just a little bit? You on it?
Tell me what to
Are
do.
you on it?
I'm on it.
Okay. This is cream cheese.
Uh-oh.
I automatically love the dish.
This is not a low-fat dish.
Oh, that's fine.
There are some fresh and natural ingredients.
Anything with cream cheese in there is delicious.
Then we're going to add
sour cream.
Look at that. And then we're going to.
So this is definitely going to be a really creamy based sauce.
Yes, and our fresh ground meat is already cooked.
Okay.
And we're going to add all that.
So you want to cook it all together. Well, obviously cook the meat
separate
and then add it in there. Okay.
And then the cheese all melts and everything.
So while we continue to do that, do you really want to quickly talk about the event that you will be hosting tomorrow on Saturday?
I do. On Saturday we have the Hunters Lunch, and it's open to everyone. It is not just for hunters. We just named it that. And Church Lady Pies, which I love. We have pies coming from all over Adair County, I swear. People are making them. People have come out from everywhere to make pies, and we have all different kinds of pies. We're going to auction some of the pies, and it will be a lot of fun. It's from 10:30 in the morning at the Buddy Bank next door to Jimmy John's. on Baltimore at Lincoln Square till 2 o'clock.
All right, fantastic. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to finish up our dish and add the meat in there, and then when we come back, we'll recap the ingredients, and then we'll taste it, and then we'll say our goodbyes.
Excellent. Sounds very good.
All right, and welcome back. If you're just joining us, we just made a creamy tomato pasta bake with venison and pork, courtesy of Susan Dublin. She is the regional coordinator for the food bank for Central and Northeast Missouri, and we made this with venison and pork in honor of
Invest an Acre and Share the Harvest.
There we go. And tomorrow is opening firearms deer season in Missouri. And the venison was actually donated by Scott himself. So really quickly, let's just recap the ingredients and the directions to prepare this amazing looking dish.
Well, you saute some onions, you add some garlic and saute it, and mushrooms. You also brown the meat, add some salt and pepper, just a teaspoon of sugar, and tomato sauce, and then cream cheese and sour cream. And then you mix and you cook the noodles. You can use whatever kind of noodles, and I think there's ways that you could lighten this dish up too if you wanted to make it a little lighter.
And then we put it into a baking pan and put it into the oven for how many minutes? At
35 minutes at 350.
And look at that. And then this is the final product that we have. So
looks can be deceiving, so I'm going to try.
Going to try this.
Definitely.
Oh, that's really good. And Ella, have you had venison before? No? So what do you think? Can you tell the difference?
No. It's amazing. This would be perfect for the people that aren't hunting to stay home and make this, and then when the hunters come home for lunch or dinner, they have a nice little meal for them.
That's right.
That would be a very good meal for that.
This is really delicious.
Now
But if they don't want to cook, they can come
tomorrow
to the Buddy Bank.
That's right.
Over in Lincoln Square.
From what time to what time?
From 10:30 to 2 o'clock for chili and all the fixings that go with it. We're going to do venison chili. We're going to have beef chili. And
pies.
And pies. We have unbelievable pies. French silk, pecan, pumpkin,
That were baked.
apple.
Homemade.
All homemade.
Not store-bought.
No, all homemade. We will not have store-bought.
All right.
And now you had a little helper that helped you
Coconut
get a little
cream.
ready. Do you want to give a shout out to your friend? I kept hearing her name.
Oh yeah, I did. My friend Betty Clark did the flowers for me. I always go to her to help me with things, and she named the recipe. She's a very creative person.
Awesome.
As
Well, thank you so much.
My husband was the sous chef for me last night.
There you
So.
go.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. What we'll do is we'll post the recipe on our website at heartlandconnection.com. Just click on the Good Morning Heartland tab at the top of your homepage,